bug out med kit. As you can see, it's a modular item, so it's designed to go on a vehicle as a first aid kit or medical kit. It can go in or on your bike, your motorbike, inside your camper van, all sorts of things vehicle related. Also the Bergen, it can go inside your pack, or if it's MOLLE compatible, you can attach it to the outside of your Bergen. You can hang it inside or outside your shelter because of the D-ring loop on the top. There's different colour options available. Also, one of the great features of this pack is it's got fast zips. You can get in and out very quickly without any snags. The measurements are it's 7 inches tall, 5 inches deep and 5 inches wide. In total, packed out, it weighs just under 700 grams. And as you can see, there's MOLLE all over it. So there it is, all taken out of the bag. The bag is now empty, and it's cool because it just goes down next to nothing. Once it's full, as you can see with the dimensions earlier, it's a good size for quite an intensive first aid kit. Okay, so it's got basically everything covered. We're going to start from this side. We've got plasters. Now there's 20, all different shapes and sizes here. Okay, going from the small basic ones to a bit larger. We've got square ones. Also very important, are wound closure strips or steri strips. Just saves stitching. It's so much easier and straightforward. Okay, just literally irrigate the wound, clear it, dry it off, and seal up as appropriate. Moving along, a Fresnel lens, basically a very thin magnifying glass. Now this is 3 times magnification, just right for removing splinters. Okay, so we've got tweezers in there. Also, we put in a nice tiny little bright torch as well, so it all helps. Okay, there's nothing worse than having that annoying splinter and you can't see it, you can't get to it. With that, you're pretty much covered. Also, very importantly, we've got some alcohol wipes. Now these are 70% pure alcohol. Okay, really good at getting most of the bugs and stuff out of those important wounds to prevent infection. There are a lot on the market which are alcohol free. We've gone for the alcohol ones. Obviously, thinking dual purpose, you can light fires with these 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Burns gels. Now these are absolutely excellent. Okay, we've chucked in a couple of small sachets there and a large dressing here. Now, this is called burn cool. Okay, that isn't actually a dressing impregnated in it, so you've got a serious burn. Just rip that open, it's straight on to the burn. Okay, moving along, we got a foil blanket. Obviously you need to keep your casualty warm and going into shock. A great bit of kit. A CAT tourniquet. CAT stands for Combat Application Tourniquet. That's what it is. These are military issue, genuine. Okay, everything is there. You just need to open it up and go for it. Incidentally, before we carry on, if you require training in any of these items, I strongly advise you do. Okay, but saying that, I prefer to think that it's better to have it than not have it. If you're in an emergency, you're dealing with a casualty, there's someone on site who has the knowledge and experience but hasn't got kit with him, this item like this will absolutely do. Okay, it will seriously help. A military first field dressing. Okay, absolutely worth its weight in gold. These pack down really good, these sizes now. They're 10 centimeters by 19 centimeters. Okay, so a fairly good size to deal with a half decent wounds there. Moving along, back with the tourniquet again is the instructions. So I would gen up, watch videos on how to use that, read through that, and find someone who's actually used them before to get them to show you how to use it. Okay, and trying to memorize what to do. You will need to write down the time of application on there. It really helps. Keep an eye on that watch too. Most important thing in any first aid kit, in my opinion, is a pair of gloves. Okay, so we've got a pair of gloves in there. Absolutely try and shut off all of the panic. Get your gloves on first. Okay, it's going to prevent cross-contamination, especially with all what's going on around the world at the moment. You don't want to catch anything onto yourself. Protect yourself and your patient casualty with a good pair of gloves. If you need to get access to the wound, we've included a set of good quality trauma shears. Okay, that will zip through most items of clothing to get straight to the wound quickly. Okay, you don't want to be wasting time undressing your casualty, possibly injuring them any further. Okay, so zip off clothing, get access straight to the wound site, irrigate it, clean it, and deal with it. Okay, super freaking good are these bandages. Now these happen to be 7.5 by 4. That is awesome. So it's quite a good width and it's 4 meters long. Okay, so that's going to go around. It's a conforming bandage. Okay, that is in the kit there. Eye protection. Now not many first aid kits have eye protection. You've only got 2. Look after them. There's a good quality eye bandage in there that will go around the head and tighten onto the wound. Okay, so that's included. We've got a triangular bandage, so anyone's got a broken arm, etc., that will absolutely help. Okay, it's all inside there, sealed in its little bag. Coming along, what I mentioned earlier about wound irrigation. Now these are my go-to. Have been using these for years, and I've used these a few times in real life situations. It's Saline Eye Wash. Okay, these are absolutely cool because all you do is you break that tab off really easy, and they're really soft and squishy. So you bend them and you flush any rubbish or contaminants out of that wound. Okay, and you can actually squeeze it quite hard, and it would generate a lot of pressure to actually blow and blast out any debris that's in or around that wound. You want a sterile, clean environment on the wound site as possible. So we chucked in 2 of those. Okay, most importantly about all of this is breathing. Okay, so we got a vent aid here, a quite a substantial size, as you can see. So that will absolutely shield the face. So when you're doing mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, you don't want to get any of that stuff onto your face. Moreover, in your eyes, nose and mouth and ears. Okay, you want to protect that, so you've got a face shield. Okay, nice and safe. Going along, that should really go with the field dressing. In conjunction with that, it's a huge great big gauze pad. Now I think it's 8 ply. Yes, it's 8 ply, 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters, so a fairly good size. Okay, a nice big wad to go onto that bleed. And that is every single item included in this med kit. So there you have it, all been taken apart, all been taken out and showed, briefly gone over everything. Now there is a link underneath the video to purchase this. We have these in stock here at the Bug Out. Also there are colour variations, so if you don't like green and you want another colour, click on the link and it will show you where all the different colours are, and everything will be packed inside there ready to go. So don't forget, you can put that in your vehicle, in your shelter, on the shelter, carry it on your person, put it in your motorbike, your push bike, your camper van, your caravan, whatever it is. It's always awesome to have a first aid kit because you never know when you're going to need it. Don't be the guy who hasn't got a first aid kit. There's loads of things in there and it will cover most situations. All you need to do is practice and train. Moreover, the field dressing and the cat tourniquet. You get that under your belt, you're good to go. Thanks for watching. Stay funky.